Hey, how's it going? So today we are putting in the Gktech full suspension, all the arms. We've just fitted the rear subframe, so that's all ready to rock and roll. We're going to do all the arms plus the knuckles as well in today's video, so enjoy. Alright, so what we're doing now is we'll assemble the rear knuckle. That's how it comes. So we're going to put the brake plate on, which has been modified. So we've taken the outer section of the plate off because everything just hits it. I just drilled out all the spot welds that were on it. Turned out like that. So we'll just put that together now. So we'll put this piece in through the front. It's a little bit tight. So there we go, that's in. Comes with a spacer from Gktech, so we just slide that on the back. Factory washer, factory nut. I'll just do it hand tight for now. And then we'll go in from the back as well, and we'll put the other nut to secure the plate and the handbrake adjuster. So that's that little bit there. Just tighten this one down. Now this back nut is 190 Newton meters, so I'm just going to hit it with the gun first and then finish it with the torque wrench. So we'll put the hub in. Might put a little bit of lube. So it's an Allen key head, 10mm, right through the middle. Alright, so now we're just torquing down the hub bolts. I'm doing it on 88, so anywhere between 80 and 90, 95, you'll be right. Do it in a cross thread motion. Alrighty, so they're all torqued down. Two-man job, so thank you, Ryan. What we're going to do now is just, this shank is going to go from underneath the knuckle. So this is for the lower control arm, the Gktech lower control arm. So we will put that shank on. It'll need the washer and the nut from the top. So as you can see underneath, it goes in like that. Washer in from this side. That is the assembled knuckle. So we'll put that to the side now. We'll start putting up all the arms, and then we'll fit this to everything at the end. Alright, so now we're just going to throw in the lower control arm, like so. I've set it up where it's got 30mm of thread. That's the max setting you can do. Because we've got the drop knuckles in and it's going to be low, I just want to play it safe. It's definitely going to get a wheel alignment after this is done, because I'm just trying to do it by eye enough to get it rolling. So yeah, definitely recommend a wheel alignment. So we'll put these in now. With the R33, and I think it's S14, you've got spacers that go on the end here, inside the subframe. S13s don't need it. I'm using the OEM mounting bolts, just cleaned up a little bit. So we'll put that in now. I'm just going to put this in here just to move the rose joint a bit so it lines up a bit easier. Just put hand tight nuts on the end of it. And that's the lower control arm done, so we'll let that hang. So traction arm is next. So I've got that set out pretty far. I think it's 240mm from opening to opening. But again, we're going to adjust it all anyway. So we've got the OEM hardware, which we'll put in. No washers like the lower control arm here. And that's the traction arm done. We will now get the camber arm. Now, one thing I've done with this camber arm from when Gktech sent it out is they actually put it in their video, which is really good. So the outer sleeve, I removed it from the top and put it through the bottom, and then put the rose joint back in up the top. So that gives us more camber. It's the best way that I could set it up to get the hub sitting as straight as I could. But again, we'll fix that after the fact. We've got the OEM camber bolts, which we'll just use as well. Alright, so now we've got the toe arm, so we'll put that in. Now, one thing to note with this rear subframe, it's a non-hiker subframe, so the mounting hardware I had to get from Gktech as well, especially for it. When I went to fit it originally, I found that was the issue. So this is, the bolts comes with some thick washers, so we'll put that in now. You'll see it at the back here, where normally the hikers would connect. So that's in. We'll get the other washer and nut. Alright, so that's in. So just on the back side, we'll put the washer and nut on there. Again, hand tight for now until we connect the knuckle and tighten everything up. Alright, so that's all in as well. So we are ready for the knuckle assembly to go in. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll fit the assembly up now. The next piece we're going to use, comes with the lower control arm, is this grommet and the spacer. So that goes onto the bottom of the knuckle like that. And then we just lift up this like so. There we go. So that feeds through the bottom. We get the washer and nut. And only hand tight for now, just to hold it all there. Bring up the camber arm. Put these in here. So we're fitting these into the rose joints on the knuckles, like so. I'll just put the nuts on the camber arm and the traction arm. Okay. Now the toe arm. Again, these into the knuckle. And then that hardware kit that we got from Gktech as well, due to the non-hikus rear end. Washer and nut. We'll just hook up the coilover now. So we'll take it out from the top, connect it to the bottom, and then push everything up into the car, then tighten from the top. So we'll do that now. Alrighty, so it's all in now. We're just gonna go over, torque all the bolts down. To finish it off, we just loosened the coilover from the top, so we had a little bit more play at the bottom. Put the washer and nut on the bottom of the coilover mount there, and then that's pretty much it. So we'll go through now, torque everything. It's about 90 Newton meters across everything, all the nuts and bolts. So we'll do that now. So done. All right, so everything's torqued down. We've eyeballed the alignment. We're just going to go through and just snug up all of the adjusting nuts, and so they don't move really. So we'll do that now. I'm using 32 and 27 mil spanners, but yeah, we'll do that now. All right, so we are done today. All the arms are in, everything's torqued down, everything's tightened up. The toe's a bit funny on it at the moment, so we'll just adjust that later. So yeah, it's come up really awesome. Stuff's pretty good. Before this video, I did do the other side just as a trial run. It's not that fun to play with all these arms that are all adjustable, everything's adjustable, the car's going to be lowered, so there's a bit of stuffing around with that. But I just copied the lengths from that side onto this side, and it worked a treat. So hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.